Hi, everybody. I'm getting ready to head out, and I wanted to pop in and do a video with some of the new products that I've gotten. But first, I want to talk to you about an experience that I had yesterday, and I am guessing that many of you have had the same experience. So while I put my bangs up, I'm going to tell you what happened. My husband and I took off to get a pizza. And I said to him, well, I need to stop at the local pharmacy because I want to pick up some beauty items, drugstore items that I was interested in. So we went in and I went shopping. I really didn't pay too much attention to the prices. I think one of the prices that I glanced at was $12.99. I thought, okay, that'll be my most expensive item. I purchased 4 drugstore items, some butter, the store brand dandruff shampoo because his skin doesn't itch with that shampoo. His scalp doesn't itch. And he bought an energy drink, and my total was $100, approximately. And I almost had a heart attack. I purchased 7 items on e.l.f. Cosmetics. Some were on sale, and my total was $36. Granted, didn't get any shampoo. Store brand, not a name brand. I didn't get any butter, but still 7 items for $36, and I walked out of that store with 4 beauty items. Now the butter and my husband's shampoo came to $16. So all the rest of the money went to these beauty items. So we're talking close to $20 a piece. And I remember when I used to go to the drugstore, and if I bought 4 items, it would barely cost me $40. So I was really shocked. I almost said, I'm sorry, I'm not getting these. Please cancel my order, and walked out. But because I wanted them, I made it a point to get there. I bit the bullet and I got them. But my first thought was, this is like 3 tanks of gas for me, or a freezer full of meat. And I was just shocked. So I made a decision. And I'll tell you what that decision is. But first I'm going to put on the Neutrogena Glow Primer Serum Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid. Now, this is supposed to be a primer too. And since I have normal skin, normal to dry, I thought that this would be great to use as a primer. Now, I already prepped my skin with hyaluronic acid. I did not put on any under eye cream. And I'm not going to put on any moisturizer. I want to try this primer. So I'm going to drop some. And I did drop some. And I'm going to blend this all over my skin. So this is the decision that I made. Okay? If I want to get some beauty products, I will get one if they're going to cost me $20 a piece. Or I will go online and I will order from the cheaper brands, which I thought these were the cheaper brands. And I will buy sales. The only thing that I will spend a lot of money on is going to be my number one favorite. Well, I have 2 favorite foundations. One of them being my Lancome stick foundation, which is like silk, and skincare. Because I can make a jar, of Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream, which cost $100, last me 6 months. Do the math. Okay? That little bottle, the little travel, lasted me 4 months. So this will probably last me a lot longer because you don't glop this on your skin. The fact that I use my Nivea cream from Germany to lock in the moisture, no, I'm not spending $100 on beauty products, okay? This was $17.99. Okay, I think it might have been more expensive. It might have been $18.99. Almost $20 for this. All right, this is drugstore. This was $18. Now, it could very well be that it was this particular drugstore, which I'm not going to name. And our Walmart is so small, they hardly have anything in the form of beauty. So I will either take a trip to Target and make a day of it, or I will shop only the sales online and get e.l.f. and products like that. And yes, I love my House Labs. I love that foundation, and I'm really impressed with Il Makiage. And these things are going to last me, and these are the things that I'm going to use, plus the products that I bought yesterday. Okay, this feels really good on my skin, and it even gives my skin a little glow. So if this is something that I really like, I will not purchase any other primers. This will be it. But $100? Give me a break. I'm trying to be more minimalist. I'm trying to be more thoughtful of my purchases. And I don't mind purchasing something that costs a lot, but it darn straight needs to last me. This is my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and I've only used this much, right? But this is going to last me a long time if I pair it with, say, a $6 e.l.f. Now, I don't know if this is $6 anymore. Everything is going up, right? So, unless I win the lottery, I have to be selective. I just do. We own a house. We have property. That costs a lot. So, I'm trying to decide what I want to use today. If I want to use the Revlon, I'm going to put my glasses on. Trying to decide if I want to use the Revlon Color Stay 24 hours. This is for normal to dry skin. This is the reformulated product, natural finish, broad spectrum SPF 20, which I don't care about any of that stuff. In 180 sand beige. So I think this is going to be a good color for me. The other one that I bought was the Maybelline Super Stay, and we'll do that one tomorrow because we're getting another snowstorm. So I doubt I'm going to be going anywhere. All right, let's put this on. And then I want to do a look that when I was in college, one of my roommates, I'm going to do 2 pumps. Okay, this is the color. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks nice. That looks pretty close to my skin tone. When I was in college, there was a girl. It was my freshman year. She was one of my roommates. and she was stunning. She had long, straight, dark brown hair, dark brown eyes. And she used to wear her makeup, her eye makeup, in such a way that it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. And she didn't do a lot. She used a Maybelline eyeshadow, which I don't have, but I can improvise. You know what? This foundation is so nice, you can put it on with your fingers. If that's how you like putting on your foundation. And I gotta tell you, the primer, oh my goodness. This is just gliding over my skin. Wow. I'm really liking this. Okay, so I can get behind this foundation. But, I'm giving you my first initial application impression. That might change throughout the day. Because I have wrinkles. But I powder, even though I have wrinkles. I want to use all of this up here. See if there's anything else I need to touch up. So what do you guys all think? What do you think about the prices of everything? I mean, goodness gracious. I'm going to use my beauty blender that's damp, and I'm just going to go back and blend all this in, paying close attention to my wrinkles. If you're looking for a lightweight, natural finish, drugstore foundation, this might be the one for you. What do you think? That's a good match, huh? Okay, let me look in and see. So, yes, look. It is collecting in my wrinkles, which I expect. So I'm just going to let this sit down, and then I'm going to go back. You can see it right here. It's an overcast day today. Let me move my curtain. I'm going to pat again under my eyes. Get this wrinkle here. Blend these wrinkles out right here. Right here. Right here. I have a few right here. And I have some right here. Let me go back and look. So, I really like it. But it is light, but it does collect, and it's still a little tacky, which it also might be the Neutrogena that I used, but that's okay. That's okay. So I'm going to put on some concealer. Even though this hasn't quite set under my, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some powder on under my eye, and then I'm going to put my concealer on over that. And I'm just going to pat powder under my eye before I put on my concealer. I don't have any eye primer on yet. Okay, let's try putting on the concealer. Now, if you guys can tell, I have dark circles, and basically it's in my tear troughs. All right, but under the rest of my eye, I have wrinkles, and then I have darkness right here. So that's really my concentration. I can't totally get rid of it, but that's my concentration. So I'm going to pat this in with my concealer brush, my favorite. I'm being kind of sloppy the way I pat this in. I just want to distribute it. And then I'm going to just take my finger and pat. Because, see, my goal is once I put this on, I don't want to fuss with it. I really don't. If I'm going to take the time to do this, I don't want to fuss with it for the rest of the day. Wow, that powder really helped. It really helped. Okay, now I'm going to set it again. Got something in my eye here. Yes, I know, it's my eyeball. Oh, God. That's the one thing I can't stand when I'm doing makeup, is that I get something in my eye, either a fuzzy. There's a cat tree right here where my cat goes up. His hair could fly on my brushes easily. All right, now I'm going to go back and I'm going to put some more powder. Just pat it on to set my concealer. And I'm going to put a little powder in the crease because I don't want my eye primer to to crease. If I do my eyeshadow right away with this eye primer, it doesn't crease. But if I let it sit on my skin and the warmth of my skin, you know, if I'm chatting, then it will crease. So yeah, I mean, you know, yesterday was a shockaroo. I mean, it was a real shockaroo. And looking back, I wish I had just said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to get these products, and walked out. Because I don't go to that store very often. I used to, but I don't go very often. What do I want to do now? Oh, I want to do my eyebrows, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. What I did was I did my eyebrows, and I also powdered down my face a little bit because I did still notice some creasing, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the way this went on. Okay, so I'm going to bronze up a little bit with the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Highlight Palette. This is a trial size as well, but I'm really liking it. And I'm not going to put too much because I don't want a real warm look today. And I'll explain that to you. The girl that I went to college with, one of my freshman year roommates, she also had very, very dark skin. But I'm going to go by my skin. And as you can see, I didn't put a lot on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over with the Airlight from Joa Warm Poppy. This does not really have a sheen to it. It's just a very gentle, light peachy pink. Oh, it does have a little bit of a sheen, which is good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up just over my nose. And it's interesting because I used to wear my makeup like this. When I was that age, I used to go up and over my nose like that. And it gave my skin kind of like a flush look. That might even be a little too much, but that's the look that I'm going for. Because she had dark skin, but she had really rosy cheeks. I'm just going to put a little color under here. And now for the eyes, because the eyes are what mesmerized me. I am going to use the Pastel Lights Revolution palette that they sent me as a gift, and I'm going to use just this color. On the inside, I am going to just darken that up just a little bit with this brown right here, but basically this is what I'm going to use. Okay? So let me get a nice fluffy brush. This one is kind of a denser fluffy brush. And I'm just going to tap into that brown tan. And I'm just going to just gently bring it right to the end of my eyebrow. See here? And I'm just going to sweep back and forth. I'm not bringing this out. I don't want my eye to look down. Same with this side. Okay, I'm just going to swirl it just to the edge here. Okay, a lot of people like it to be heavier here and lighter here. But I just want a uniform look. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a more dense brush. I like this brush. And I'm going to take this color right here. And I'm going to be generous with it. And I'm just going to pack it on my eyelid up to that brown. And I can blend this in too. Now, I wouldn't do this without an eye primer. Unless you have a white shimmer. This one is not a shimmer. This is more of a matte. But unless you have a white shimmer that you can wet and pack it on, I would not use it without an eye primer of some sort. Because it would fade. All right. See how that brightens up my eyelid? Same with this side. I'm just going to keep building that up and blending it in. It's a very soft look. And I loved looking at her eyes. But what she did was she took the soft look and then she hardened it. But I'm going to keep it soft. And then I'm going to take some more of that white and I'm just going to bring it down to about here under my eye. Like that. Now the white can be blended out, but not the brown. Okay, same with this side. I'm going to take the white and we're going to bring it underneath. just like that. Now, if you are feeling a little self-conscious about this light color, you can go back with the brush that you had before. Just rub it off on a tissue a little bit. Rub it off. And then just blend all of this together. Okay, now for under the eyebrow. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter, dense brush. I'm going to pick up some of the highlighter and I'm going to put it just under my eyebrow. One of my blush brushes. I have a fan brush. Well, I'll use that next time. And I'm just going to lightly put some highlighter. You can see my texture right here. What am I supposed to do? Never wear highlighter? That's not going to happen. So, you know, people can talk about texture, texture, texture all they want. When you get older, you're going to have texture unless you get some sort of procedures. You know, the body ages. All right? But I don't want to hear any more about texture. Because skin has texture. And everybody wants an airbrush face. Okay, so I'll tell you what, make up your face and then get a Photoshop program and Photoshop it and print a picture of yourself and stare at it every day. Come on. You guys are better than this. Enjoy the fun of putting on makeup, but don't be so stressed out about it. Okay, so the last two things that I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do eyeliner. Here's my glasses. It's another thing. I'm going to get my L'Oreal Lure Liner in brown chocolate brown, and that's what I'm going to use to tightline in between my lashes. Except I'm going to go all the way down. And I'm just going to go to the edge. Okay? Let's see if this transfers. So far, I don't see any transfer. I don't want transfer. So far, this is the only one that I have found that does not transfer. Do you see what that does? Just to there. See how the eyes look really bright? I will come back with my mascara on. We'll put on the lipstick. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, this is the final look. This is a blast from the past. Eye makeup look from 1978. And it became a rave. Everybody was doing it. And this young girl, who looked absolutely beautiful and stunning to look at, we followed her trend. I'm going to show you. I have a lot of wrinkles around my eyes, and I'm going to show you up close. Can you see a lot of settling? I powdered, put my concealer on, and powdered again, and brushed off the excess. So I'm really pleased. And then I powdered the rest of my face. And once everything's set, once the serum primer set and everything's set, it's really nice. It's really nice. But we'll use it again just to make sure. I used just a pink gloss. It's a matte. And then I went over it with a pink tint lip oil from my lipstick. Love the gray today. Usually, you know, usually when I wash my hair, I really love the gray because I use a purple shampoo with my shampoo. I mix the two. But anyway, let me put my glasses on and then we're going to talk about, don't forget to go to the video that I'm going to link in this video about my giveaway. I did the giveaway when I was like 102 subscribers and I'm already climbing. So I'm giving away these peacock earrings, which are really pretty. They come in a little satchel. And I did pick up a brand new Koki professional artist palette called Utopia. This is brand new. I'm going to open it. I'm going to show it to you. This is what's going with the giveaway. Okay, as you can see, this is a brand new palette. I don't want to put my fingers on it. It's a brand new palette. So, you will get the Koki eyeshadow palette along with the earrings. And I just think, look at this. It just looks so pretty together. So in order to be entered into the giveaway, you need to go to the link up here. And you need to just tell me what is your favorite time of year and why. And that's it. So if you win, I will contact you somehow. I'll probably put it on the community page who the winner was. So you're going to have to watch in another week or so the community page, because I will put the winner in the community page, and then you will need to contact me. We'll exchange information so you can contact me and give me your full name and your address so that I can send you your winnings. So that's it. That's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this different look, not using a lot of really dark eyeshadows, but have a good rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.